This is the sixth in a series of videos explaining how to use a Paraplanning Online Suitability Report writing solution. It's assumed that you've already watched the preceding videos in this series, and we strongly recommend that you watch all of the videos before attempting to write a report. Firstly, the report template editor can only be accessed once a report has been completed. To enter the report template editor, simply click on the Click Here link at the bottom of the page. The editor will open in a new window, and this will take anything up to a few minutes to load. We recommend using Internet Explorer with this aspect of the software, as you may lose some of the functionality if you're using other browsers such as Firefox. In the previous video I demonstrated how you can make one-off edits to the report once it's been downloaded to Word. However, the Paraplanning Online solution also offers unrivaled flexibility to tailor your report's content to reflect your house style or individual style of advising. Should you find yourself constantly editing or adding the same content to your reports, you should consider using the template editor. Doing so will mean you only have to edit or add the contents once, and the system will remember it for all future reports. Once the report template editor has loaded, you will be presented with a mirror image of the report split into individually colour-coded cells. The green cells represent non-conditional Paraplanning Online standard text and will be displayed in every report where that section has been selected, irrespective of the choices made within the wizard. The orange cells represent conditional Paraplanning Online standard text, and their inclusion within the report is dependent upon the answers you provide within the section wizard. The blue cells represent non-editable input field text sourced from user-specified data as entered in the section wizard. It is recommended that you do not make any changes to these cells. As you can see, there are three action buttons associated with each cell, the first being Hide. This will hide the cell, and assuming you select Hide Permanent, the text associated with the cell will no longer appear in any of the reports you download to Word. On hiding a cell, you will be presented with a small sample of that text within the template editor, thereby identifying it as being hidden and allowing you to unhide it should it be required in the future. Clicking Edit will allow you to edit the text contained within a cell. On clicking Edit, the content of the cell is presented in a new dialog box. This is fully editable, and it is possible to copy and paste text from another source into this dialog box, like so. On selecting the Save button, your edit will then be remembered for all future reports. Finally, we have the Add button. Adding a cell will allow you to attach a wholly new and independent cell below the parent cell. This will take on the same colour coding characteristics as the parent cell and will be included whenever the parent cell is. Any added cells are easily identified on entering the report template editor, as they will have a little red permanent tag attached to their top left-hand corner. From time to time, our technical team will make changes to certain cells across the Paraplanning Online global template to reflect changes in taxation, legislation, or compliance directives. You'll be advised of these updates by an email newsletter, and a library of updates can also be found under the support section of the Paraplanning Online website. It's essential to remember that these changes will automatically take effect unless you have made an edit to the cell in question. With this in mind, we'd always recommend that you try to avoid making any edits to cells containing tax year or compliance related information. Instead, use the Add Cell facility to create an independent cell which will be in no way affected by any updates. You can edit these cells, but you should be mindful that you will need to enter the template editor and manually update them. When such an instance occurs, on entering the report template editor, you will be presented with a warning notice saying, "This paragraph has been updated. Please click here to review any changes." On clicking the link, a dialog box will open showing the updated standard Paraplanning Online text and your current personal text. You can now compare the content and decide whether you wish to replace your own edited text with a new Paraplanning Online text using the button provided, or simply edit your own text as you see fit. Once you're happy, click the Save button to register and save your preference. Finally, at any stage, should you wish to delete all of the edits you've applied to your report template and reset the system back to its factory settings, this can be achieved by clicking on the Global Reset button within My Admin. That concludes the video on how to use the report template editor. This is the final video in the series, but if you have any further queries, please do not hesitate to contact us, and our contact details can be found under the Contact Us section of our website.